David Harker's joined me at the desk for our first alert forecast. David, we've seen a lot of rain and a lot of damage now out there. Flooding just seems to be hitting a lot of areas of Michigan, a lot of communities underwater.
That's right. When you think of the flooding rains that we've already seen, you start to think of the sinkholes because all that water just makes its way into the ground and it softens the ground and allows the roadways to start to sink in, as well as some of those trees. We've heard reports of trees actually just cracking in half or falling over because of the saturated ground. Just make sure you take precautions as you head on out, especially on the roadways. When there is water on the road, turn around and don't drown. Don't put yourself in a situation that could endanger your life or the life of others. Let's take a look at the Doppler radar at this hour. We do have more scattered rain showers to contend with. They're becoming more numerous as the evening hours have progressed. And no, we're not seeing the end of it. Expect another 1 to 2 inches of rain tonight. Let's zoom out and you can see parts of central Indiana that are still seeing more rain showers. The low pressure center itself is already making its way into Wisconsin, but this cold front not only will it give us colder weather, but all these rain showers are just going to follow that cold front right up into our area. And as the moisture content in the atmosphere is wrung out, that's why we'll see more rain here in mid-Michigan. Let's take a look at the rest of the conditions outside. Again, the satellite and radar combination just over the past 3 hours, it shows how much rain we've actually seen, and more is on the way. Take a look at the last 24 to 48 hours, and you start to see over 2 inches of rain in Ionia. And we've talked about the flooding, and we've talked about the sinkholes, and it's going to become more numerous. And even the rivers, they've been flooding. We'll talk about that in just a moment, and I'll be able to point some of those out to you. We have 3 rivers that we're watching amongst all of them here in mid-Michigan. The Red Cedar River in East Lansing, as you can see on the screen, is expected to peak on Sunday 7.7 feet. And there on the screen, that's minor flooding. You can actually tell by the legend there at the top of the screen. Let's take a look up into Maple Rapids, and you'll take a look at the Maple River. That's expected to crest around 11 feet. That also is that minor flooding by that orangish color there on your screen. And we have yet to see the looking glass as well. That's out closer to Eagle, and that's why more flooding rain showers are expected. Maybe we'll pop that up for you there on the map. There it is, 10 feet. Now, if it does reach 10 feet as it's forecast to on Friday, that's the daytime tomorrow, that could set a new record. It's at 9.9 feet as a record. We'll continue to watch it for you. Take a look at the flooding, all the watches and warnings. In the darker green, you have the flood watch through tomorrow. Lighter green colors, that signifies the flood warning because of those rising river levels, and those vary depending on which county it is into next week. And then you also have Eaton and Calhoun counties with the flood advisory. Take a look across the region, more rain showers associated with that low pressure center. You can see that churning in the atmosphere. You can even pick it out by the winds making their track around this low pressure system, bringing in a lot of colder air on the backside of this cold front. By the morning hours, the cold front will be making its way through. We'll see an end of the rain showers, may actually break out into just a little bit of sun to start the day, and more sun is expected into the rest of the weekend. Tonight, another 1 to 2 inches of rain. I hope you're prepared. Grab your umbrella as you head on out the door. 44 degrees for a temperature tonight. More wind and more rain is expected. Peyton's got the right idea with his rain jacket on tomorrow. 48 degrees is a high temperature compared to 70s that we saw today. Clear skies Saturday and Sunday. We'll see temperatures into the 50s, and for anyone heading out to the Lansing Marathon, it'll be a chilly start near 30 degrees. That's at 8 a.m. starting at the Lansing Center, downtown Lansing. It'll be fun for anybody who wants to run off in the cold weather. I know a lot of runners say, yeah, we need to get a little bit warmer, but unfortunately, this is Michigan.
Well, hopefully they can layer up a little bit. We're all used to that at this point. Thanks, David. Right.